Hello? Holy shit. Did you guys feel that? Are you okay right now? Are you guys okay? I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a few weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Hi, hello. My name is Sin City Sarah. Thank you so much for being here today. Woo! Did you guys feel that? Not a single one of you said to me, Sarah, are you prepared for Aries season? Hey, make sure Aries season is coming up. Are you ready? Not a single one of you said, hey, have you meditated for 50 hours? Have you drank 30 gallons of water? Have you prepared yourself for what is about to hit? I had no warning, and it came in like a tornado. Well, I'm talking about April, by the way. If I have not made it apparent to you guys, I am someone who operates off of energy. I feel energy all around me every single day. I am so in tune with energy of the people around me. I can actually feel it like in my body, and I tend to process it in my mind. But it's the energy of people around me, the people I live with, friends, family. But it's also very much just energy. And if you understand energy, that means everything holds some sort of energy. And that means that I feel it from the moon, from the sun, from spiritually. I feel connected to my ancestral energy, as well as, of course, connected to God and Source, which I struggle even to say that because I have a lot of religious trauma, and when I say God, I feel that people insert their idea of what God is, but we'll just leave that at that for right now. So basically, I am a human form of energy, this ball of energy, and I just go about my day and my life absorbing all these energies around me in every form, and really trying to be intentional not to absorb them, but to just observe these energies. But that is a hold please. It's a skill to get to the point where you no longer absorb that energy. You can see what's happening. You can differentiate between certain energies, but not to like let it affect your being, right? So anyhow, Aries season, April showed up, and the energy was so intense that I self-sabotaged and spiraled out of control, in my own way. Nothing was really out of control. Everything is fine, but energetically and mentally, you know that saying, I showed up to a pew-pew fight with a knife? That's how Aries season made me feel. Not a single person asked me if I had my sword ready. So what had happened was, oh, there's a curb there. But I didn't hit it. I saw it before I hit it. Anyways, so what had happened was, at the beginning of April, I was in the flow of posting on YouTube. I was doing the thing. I was uploading on Sundays. I was feeling so good about it. I was really proud of myself and really feeling like I was in a routine. And then I watched one of my videos back, and it triggered yet another dark night of the soul, another tower moment in the beginning of April. Dark night of the soul or tower moment, whatever you want to refer to it, is a moment in your life when you are presented with truth about yourself I mean, it can be, that you don't particularly like. When you learn a detail about your being, about the kind of person that you are, about how you are, about who you are, you learn something new about yourself that is triggering, and it is not enjoyable, and it is not fun. And as humans, we don't like to be presented with the things that aren't good about ourselves, right? But you are given a choice when this happens. You can either internalize it and allow it to beat you up and allow it to minimize your worth, you know, like the, oh my gosh, why am I this way? Like, I'm so embarrassed. All these things, right? All the negative things, you can allow yourself to go there. Or you can alchemize the situation. You can take the information you've been given. You can feel it. Okay? You're allowed to feel it. You're allowed to mourn certain parts of yourself. You're allowed to be embarrassed for yourself and feel those things. Process it in your mind, okay? And then you can come out the other side of it eventually. But I think what happens is a lot of times people, it's so yucky. It's so fucking yucky, okay? It is just gross. It doesn't feel good. It's unpleasant. It's, you know, it's gross. And it's not enjoyable. And I think what happens is a lot of time people find themselves in a dark night of the soul, in a tower moment, when they are presented with an opportunity to change something. And it's like, it's there as a lesson. It's there as something that you can learn from. But it's difficult and it's gross. And I think what happens is a lot of people oftentimes get stuck in that part, and then they're like, no, I can't do this, and give up. And then they cover up all those gross feelings that they're feeling with instant satisfaction, gratification, whatever the word is there. They fill themselves up with things that do not actually heal the underlying issue. They kind of just feel good to cover it up, if that makes sense. And I found myself in a position with all this energy where I was like, I'm out. I am not doing this. I am not doing this right now. I'm out. And I was, you know, at the beginning of April, all these energies and these thoughts, and my tower moment, or my tower moment was happening. And then on top of that, I had another situation where I know my worth now, and my life is so different now, but there was a time when I felt very, very worthless, and when people around me showed me that I was worthless based on their actions. And after I had made it through my little tower moment at the beginning of April, I was slapped in the face with this other situation that really, really triggered my self-worth by somebody who I don't even know. And it affected me so deeply and on such an energetic level that then it began to mess with my mind. Why does this person who I don't even know have so much control over me? Why is my energy so attached? And it felt like so yucky, and I felt like I didn't know how to get it off me, right? And it caused me just to like shut the F down. And I self-sabotaged throughout April. And how I did that was I consumed way more caffeine than I know is an acceptable amount, because I know that caffeine is a block to source. I know that all the information that we receive that is supposed to transform our life and it's supposed to help us grow, that comes from a higher entity, I know that caffeine can affect the way I receive the information that helps me learn and helps me grow through this life. So what did I do? I said, I have had enough. I don't want to feel connected to this other person and whatever the hell that energy is. I don't want to learn about myself and the things that aren't good about me, and I don't want to keep doing this. And I felt like I've just been in this process of this healing, and healing is not linear. We keep hearing that because it's true. There is no end point. And once you're on a spiritual, energetic journey, there is no shutting it off. You don't get to just decide like, hey, today I'm gonna call in sick. That doesn't exist. But I want it to, because I am exhausted and I am worn down and I am tired of processing not only all of my own energy and my own emotions, but people around me that are connected to me, and also strangers, practical strangers, you know? I'm done. I got tired. I got exhausted, and I said, I ain't doing it. And it left me in an even worse position. My ass is deep in a project, so I figured I'd just bring you along with me and we can continue the conversation here. So I felt awful. I felt like, can my ass fit on this? Yep. Okay. Oh, maybe I need two. One for each ass cheek. Okay, we'll make it work. I won't be here long. So I felt like a complete shell of who I am. And I think part of that was because I was out of my routine. I think part of that was the over-caffeinization. I wasn't waking up and meditating like I'm supposed to. I wasn't journaling like I'm supposed to. And it just left me feeling completely empty and almost like I wasn't even here on this earth. Most days it felt like I was somewhere else, floating through life, like not really sure what to do with my day. My bursts of energy were coming late at night, where I was staying up most of the evenings. I had most of my energy at night, and then during the day I really just felt almost as if I was like floating around, like I was not even here, and it was not good. It didn't feel good. And I knew that I was self-sabotaging, but I also was like, I just want a break. But what I learned is there is no break. Like, I didn't give myself a break. I made it harder for myself in other ways. And here we are. Now we're in Taurus season. It's May. I mean, my energy is already up. April was really, really tough for me. But once I got the hang of what was going on, and once I like shut my little bitch ass up and just did what I was supposed to do, I started feeling better. And now here we are. My birthday is right around the corner. It is Taurus season, and the energy just feels like I understand. I understand this energy. Whatever was happening in Aries season, I don't understand that shit. I don't speak that language. So I felt like, where the hell am I? But we're in Taurus season now, and things are good. Things are good. Look at me, I'm sitting here working on this project. Funny the way you talk. I just need to show you how innovative I am, because obviously I'm home alone right now. Well, not obviously, but I'm home alone. I'm doing this project all by myself with my mind, and I have no one to help me hold these boards up, so I had to get creative. Look what I did. This is not staying here, but I put it here, and then I'm gonna stack this one there, and then this one will get nailed to the wall up here, and all this is helping me hold it up. You give a woman a problem and she will find a way. She'll struggle, but she's going to find a way. Why didn't we come with 3 hands? Why were we only given 2 hands? That's silly. I would have done it differently. We are here. I have painted a house before without protecting my hair, and I said I would never make that mistake again. However, even though I made 3 trips to Home Depot, I never once thought, hey, grab something to protect your hair. So we are here. I was like, well, what do I have that I can use? And this is what I've ended up with. So the project is going well. It's been a couple hours since I was last talking. The project is going well. I'm deep in it. I'm loving every moment of it, you guys. This has been like, I know I say this about everything because it really is to me, but it's like so much deeper than just a project. It's so much deeper than just building something and creating something. It's like its own form of healing in a way. And without going into all my history, it just feels really good to have my hands in a project like this right now. I absolutely thrive this environment. And I laugh because I'm like in my hair thing. I absolutely just thrive in this environment, and I feel so damn good, and I'm just having like revelations, and I'm healing, standing right here like healing while I do this. And I was just thinking about how different I felt a few weeks ago. And I don't just feel different because of this project. I feel different because I've done the freaking work, man. Okay, because when things started not getting better when I was escaping, I said, okay, I get it. I get it. This wasn't the right option. I didn't do it right. I shouldn't have disassociated and disconnected the way that I did. I know that wasn't the answer, but that's the path I chose. And it led me to just feeling not good at all. And I am feeling better because Aries season is over. And I'm feeling better because, you know, I did the work. I cried over my situation. I felt my situation. I was angry. All the things. And now I'm here on the other side of it. And the energy is so much better, and I cleared that other energy that I felt attached to me, and I still do feel it attached to me in some way. But I have more like perspective on it now, and it's not affecting me the way that I was allowing it to back then, if that makes sense. So it's like kind of more under control. And all these things feel so good, and then or made me feel like so much better. And then I just think because, well, the weather is nice, and I've been wanting to do this project for a while, and I just was like, screw it, I'm doing it today. This was yesterday. And I started it, and I'm just good. I just needed room to breathe, a little bit of space from myself, if you know what I mean. And now that I have that and I've moved through it, I'm feeling much better. It just doesn't feel right for me to make YouTube videos saying like, oh, you know, this is my daily routine. I wake up and I meditate every day, and I drink lemon water, and I do all these things for myself. And although I do, it's important to me to be honest with you that I went through like a little season there where things were just off. And it's important for me to be honest with you about how I handled it, because I'm better now. And I don't know, like maybe me talking about some of this stuff like helps you. to be able to process those moments in your life, and also to, again, be grateful when you're on the other side of it. You have to stop and be grateful. And I have like had a couple days where I'm just like, wow, I feel really, really good right now. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for that, because it was weeks of feeling like a bag of dog shit. You know what I mean? That is what I've been up to. That's how things have been going for me. At least energetically. In reality, things are fine and things are really good, and May is going to be super busy for me. I have so many exciting things coming up and so many fun things to celebrate. Graduations and birthdays, and Mother's Day is in there also. And it's just like the weather is so good and things are feeling really, really positive, and I'm really leaning into that. I'm back into journaling again and practicing gratitude. I really think gratitude is the key. At least in my experience, it's like the more grateful I am and the more aware of how much I have to be thankful for and what a good life I have. And like, even though things have been hard for me, at the end of the day, I am such a healthy, positive, just happy person. And all these bad things that have happened in my life could have easily made me into a monster. I didn't allow that to happen. And so when I practice the gratitude and when I really think about everything I have to be grateful for, that's when spiritually things kind of open up a little bit. I don't know if that part of that is awareness, and part of that is just like being present in the moment, and just being aware of what's happening around you. Like, even if you don't feel like a spiritual person, that's fine, but we are living in a spiritual world, whether you want to believe it or not. And every day you are subjected to all these different energies around you, and awareness is just key. So anyhow, that's all. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I still have lots of work to do here. I will be back with another video soon. I promise it won't be another month. I will be back with another video soon, and I'll show you guys the project, the progress of the project. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for being here on this journey with me, and for allowing me the opportunity just to talk and share with you. Honestly, I really feel a lot better after I do, so I appreciate it so much. I'm sending you love and light wherever you are, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.